What if everything you've been told about shielding children from arguments is dead wrong? Picture this: a 7-year-old girl sits at the kitchen table coloring while her parents debate finances nearby. Her father says, "I'm frustrated about these medical bills piling up." As her mother responds, "I hear you, let's find a solution after bedtime." Unbeknownst to them, their daughter's brain is undergoing remarkable changes. Her amygdala briefly flashes with activity before calming as her prefrontal cortex lights up like a control tower guiding emotional air traffic. This isn't just parenting, it's neurological sculpting. For decades, we've been sold the lie that all conflict harms children. But revolutionary research from the University of Rochester reveals a shocking truth. Kids who witness carefully managed disagreements develop emotional intelligence levels 40% higher than those raised in artificially peaceful homes. The key lies in what neuroscientists call constructive conflict exposure, a precise method where arguments become live classrooms for emotional mastery. Let's shatter the biggest myth first: the idea that children can't distinguish between healthy and toxic conflict. A landmark 2023 study published in Developmental Psychology placed EEG caps on children during staged parental arguments and discovered something extraordinary. When parents used what researchers termed conflict scaffolding, maintaining open body language, verbalizing emotions, and demonstrating repair, children's brains showed synchronized activity between the anterior cingulate cortex, empathy center, and dorsolateral prefrontal cortex, problem-solving region. Essentially, their neural wiring was upgrading in real time. But here's where it gets fascinating. When those same parents later suppressed all disagreements for a month, their children's stress hormone levels actually rose by 22%. Why? Because kids aren't stupid, they sense tension but lack resolution models, leaving their nervous systems stranded in fight-or-flight limbo. So how do you fight properly in front of kids? It starts with the 3-second volcano warning, a technique validated by University of Washington's Family Dynamics Lab. The script is simple but neurologically potent. I'm feeling specific emotion about concrete issue. I need time frame to discuss this when you're ready. For example, I'm anxious about the vacation budget. Can we talk at 8 p.m. after the kids are down? Know this seemingly basic statement performs 3 critical functions for observing children. First, it labels emotions, activating their insular cortex's interoception networks. Second, it demonstrates impulse control, strengthening prefrontal inhibitory pathways. Third, it models secure attachment, triggering oxytocin release that buffers stress. MRI scans show children exposed to this technique develop thicker myelin sheaths around emotion regulation neurons, essentially building biological armor against future anxiety. Now let's dive into the Goldilocks zone of productive conflict, the exact parameters where arguments become emotional IQ boosters. The University of Rochester team identified 4 non-negotiable pillars: physical anchors, maintaining open posture within 6 feet, proxemics matter. Meta comments: mom's raising her voice because this matters deeply, not because she's angry at you. Repair attempts: deliberate humor or touch mid-argument, even if forced. And solution visibility: kids must witness the resolution more vividly than the conflict. When these elements combine, something magical happens. Children's mirror neurons begin rehearsing conflict resolution before they ever face their own disputes. Think of it as emotional vaccination. Small controlled exposures building lifelong immunity to relationship toxicity. But beware the 3 conflict styles that sabotage children's development. The silent assassin: passive aggression like eye-rolling spikes kids. Cortisol 68% more than shouting. The historian: you always forget birthdays. Triggers helplessness circuits in the child's basal ganglia. And the escape artist: walking away mid-argument activates primitive abandonment trauma responses. UC Berkeley's hidden camera studies reveal these patterns create children who either explode at minor frustrations or become conflict-avoidant adults. Their amygdala stuck in permanent threat detection. The most transformative moment isn't the fight itself, it's the 5-minute debrief that follows. Harvard's Project Resolution found this conversation boosts emotional IQ more than months of social skills training. The formula is simple: ask, what did you notice about how we disagreed? Activating observational circuits: how do you think we fixed it? Forcing perspective taking, and asterisk, what would you have done differently? Asterisk, building critical thinking. Children whose parents consistently do this develop what psychologists call conflict competence, the ability to navigate disputes while maintaining connection. Here's the uncomfortable truth scrolling parents don't want to hear. Your kids don't need a conflict-free childhood. They need a conflict-prepared one. Those perfectly curated Instagram families where no one ever raises their voice? They're raising children whose nervous systems will short-circuit at their first college, roommate dispute or workplace tension. Meanwhile, couples who master constructive conflict are giving their kids a neurological superpower, the ability to dance with discord without drowning in it. So next time an argument brews, don't retreat to the garage or swallow your words. Take a breath, remember you're not just spouses but emotional architects. And let your children witness the beautiful mess of working through differences. Because the healthiest relationships aren't those without storms. They're those where everyone learns to dance in the rain.